Here's your jaw dropper to kick things off. Time passes faster on the floor of a building than on the ground floor. Yep. Climb high, and you're aging just a hair faster. Einstein's wild world at work. Welcome back to AiWithMe Academy, Episode 2. Stick with me because we've got 9 more facts that'll fry your circuits. Hit that subscribe button, and let's blast off. Potatoes were once illegal in France because people thought they caused leprosy. In the 1700s, potatoes faced a bad rap in France. Their odd, knobby appearance and membership in the nightshade family, some of which are toxic, fueled suspicions that they were dangerous.
Danger.
The French Parliament banned them in 1748, linking them to leprosy due to their bumpy texture resembling diseased skin, a classic case of superstition trumping evidence. Antoine-Augustin Parmentier, a pharmacist and agronomist, turned the tide after surviving on potatoes as a prisoner of war. To win over the public, he used reverse psychology. He planted potatoes on royal land near Paris and posted guards, but only during the day. At night, curious locals stole the valuable crop, spreading its popularity. By the late 18th century, potatoes were a French staple, proving perception can shift with a little ingenuity. Who knew your fries had such a rap sheet? Time passes faster on the top floor of a building than on the ground floor. This isn't sci-fi. It's Einstein's general relativity in action. Gravity bends space-time, and the stronger the gravitational pull, the slower time flows. On Earth, this effect is tiny but measurable. At sea level, gravity is slightly stronger than at, say, the top of the Burj Khalifa, 829.8 meters up. Experiments with ultra-precise atomic clocks have confirmed this. A clock at higher altitude ticks faster by a fraction of a nanosecond per day. Over a lifetime, someone living on the 100th floor might age a few billionths of a second more than a ground floor dweller. In 2010, NIST scientists demonstrated this by raising a clock just 33 centimeters. Time sped up measurably. It's a subtle reminder that time isn't as fixed as we think. So yeah, penthouse life's got a fast lane. A coin toss isn't perfectly fair. It's slightly biased. The 50-50 odds of a coin toss are a simplification.
Oh yeah, that sounds good.
In 2007, researchers at Stanford and UC Santa Cruz found a coin is about 51% likely to land on the side it started on. Why? When flipped, a coin spins in the air, and its initial orientation influences how it lands. If it starts heads up and does an even number of spins, it's more likely to end heads up.
What?
Air resistance, flip height, and the coin's shape play roles too. The bias is small, negligible in a single toss, but over thousands of flips, it's detectable. This doesn't ruin coin tosses for decisions, but it's a fun quirk of physics that challenges our trust in randomness. Bet you're rethinking that last call. Vibe to the odds with AI with Me, our sister channel with AI-crafted beats. From seasonal jams to study tunes, you have a 51% chance of liking it if you flip a coin. Link below. The universe might have a speed limit slower than light for some particles. Light speed, 299,792 kilometers per second, is the ultimate cosmic benchmark set by relativity. But some theoretical particles, like tachyons, hypothetical faster-than-light travelers, might defy this, while others could face stricter limits. For instance, massive particles, those with rest mass, can't reach light speed due to energy requirements spiking to infinity. Meanwhile, in certain exotic theories, like those involving extra dimensions or quantum effects, specific particles might be capped below light speed by unique physical constraints. Though unproven, this idea hints at a universe with more complex traffic rules than we've mapped, pushing us to rethink motion's boundaries. Wild, right? Humans share about 60% of their DNA with bananas. At first glance, this sounds absurd. How can we be so similar to a fruit? It's about shared ancestry and biology. All life on Earth stems from a common origin, and basic cellular machinery, like genes for metabolism or DNA replication, is conserved across species. A 2007 study comparing human and plant genomes found that roughly 60% of our DNA aligns with banana DNA at a functional level. This doesn't mean we're part banana. It reflects universal genetic building blocks. For context, we share 85% with mice and 98% with chimps. It's a humbling reminder that life's diversity is just a remix of the same ancient code. So yeah, you're fruit adjacent. A fungus can control the minds of ants. Ophiocordyceps unilateralis, dubbed the zombie ant fungus, is a real-life horror show. It infects carpenter ants in tropical forests, infiltrating their nervous systems with chemical signals. The ant, no longer in control, leaves its colony, climbs a plant stem, and clamps onto a leaf vein with its mandibles, a spot ideal for spore dispersal. The fungus then kills the ant and sprouts a stalk from its head, raining spores onto more victims below. Discovered in the 19th century, this parasite's precision is uncanny. Some species even time the ant's death to dawn for optimal humidity. It's a chilling example of nature's evolutionary arms race. Ants beware. A shrimp's claw snap creates temperatures hotter than the sun for a split second. The pistol shrimp family Alpheida wields a claw that's a natural weapon. When it snaps shut at 100 kilometers per hour, it shoots a jet of water so fast, up to 30 meters per second, that it creates a low-pressure bubble, a process called cavitation. When this bubble collapses, it generates a shock wave and a flash of light, sonoluminescence, with temperatures soaring to 5,000 Kelvin, 4,727 degrees Celsius, hotter than the sun's surface, 5,500 degrees Celsius. This lasts mere microseconds, stunning prey like small fish. Scientists still debate the exact mechanics, but it's a jaw-dropping display of physics in a creature just a few centimeters long. Shrimp's got swagger. There's a jellyfish that might be immortal. Turritopsis dohrnii, the immortal jellyfish, defies aging in a way humans can only dream of. After reaching maturity, it can revert its cells to a polyp stage, a juvenile form, through a process called transdifferentiation. It's like hitting a biological reset button, potentially cycling endlessly. First noted in the 1990s, this tiny 4.5 millimeters jellyfish isn't truly immortal. It can die from disease or predation, but its ability to dodge senescence, aging, fascinates biologists. Found in oceans worldwide, it's a clue to how life might cheat death, though scaling this trick to humans remains pure fantasy for now. Forever young, jelly style. The shortest war in history lasted only 38 minutes. The Anglo-Zanzibar War of 1896 was a blink-and-you-missed-it conflict. After Sultan Hamad bin Thuwaini died, his cousin Khalid bin Bargash seized power, defying British influence in Zanzibar, now part of Tanzania. Britain demanded he step down. He refused. On August 27th at 9:02 a.m., British warships opened fire on the palace. By 9:40 a.m., Khalid had fled, his forces were decimated, and a pro-British sultan was installed. The bombardment sank Zanzibar's navy, one ship, and killed about 500 defenders. It's a stark lesson in colonial firepower, and a record no one's eager to break. War's fastest KO. The average pencil can write about 45,000 words, or draw a line 35 miles long before it runs out of lead. A standard No. 2 pencil's graphite core, about 2 millimeters wide and 18 centimeters long, packs surprising stamina. Tests by pencil makers like Dixon Ticonderoga estimate it can scribble roughly 45,000 words, assuming average word length, or stretch a continuous line 35 miles, 56 kilometers. That's enough to write a short novel or sketch from Manhattan to Stamford, Connecticut. The catch? It depends on pressure, paper texture, and sharpening habits. Modern pencils, blending graphite and clay, are engineered for durability, making this mundane tool a quiet marvel of efficiency. Right on, legend. So, what's next? Your shadow's racing light, coffee's playing mind games, and carrots are glowing in the dark. But wait till you hear what your mirror's hiding from you every morning. Subscribe now so you don't miss it. Trust me, you'll never look at your reflection the same way again.